As I speak today, it's 15,712 days since West Ham United won a proper trophy. A draw tomorrow night books a spot in a final of a European competition, a final where we can right those wrongs. Our time is now. Welcome back to West Ham. On official, hope you are all well. It's the match preview for AZ Alkmaar versus West Ham. We take the 1-goal advantage, that very prestigious 1-goal advantage, and we take it over to the Netherlands tomorrow night, where, as I said, Mike, just a draw does us tomorrow, and the nerves are starting to come in.
Yeah, it's excitement and nervousness all mixed into one, mate. So, I'm sure if I have a couple of sherbets tomorrow, it might cool me down a bit.
What time are you getting out tomorrow, Mike?
About 2 o'clock.
I'm going to be in bed till about 6:30.
It's hardly tomorrow, is it? 2 o'clock
It's not
is
even
hardly
tomorrow,
is it? Really? No.
2 o'clock. He's going to come here. Mike's going to come here. He's not going to wake me up, and they're gonna head off to Bristol Airport, and they're gonna go to Amsterdam. And Mike, I hope you have a trip of a lifetime, mate. And and let's hope you come back and we can talk about a win or even a draw. I think we'd all take right now just to get us through to the final. 25 games unbeaten, I think, Alkmaar are in European competitions. So if we are to beat them, which we don't need to do, it's going to be a big achievement.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We know they're no mugs. We've seen what they can do. Apparently, they've got a couple more players coming back into the team that should strengthen them. So, hey, I still think we've got enough armoury to score goals against them. And if we can score a couple, I think it should be enough.
Yeah.
As long as we keep it right at the other end as well.
For sure. I think nerves are definitely going to play a factor. And, if we get a certain Aaron Creswell in the European semi-final, there's going to be many, things floating around these players. And this is when the players need to stand up and be counted now. Last year, we fell short. This year, we cannot do that. This is a side that we can beat. They're not as good as Frankfurt, albeit we aren't as good as we were last year. There's no question about that. But we've proven we can beat them. And all we need to do is hold on. And I'm fully convinced them boys to go over there and park the bus, because that's exactly what they did to us when they came to our place. Why don't we be one of these experienced European sides? Because I can guarantee tonight, if Real Madrid go a goal up at the Etihad, all the dark arts will come out. They'll try and time waste the living death out of the game. And that's exactly what we've got to do tomorrow. We're not going to play by the rules tomorrow, because other teams wouldn't. If they get a goal up, or maybe, if they get a goal up, they're not going to be, all happy as Larry. They're going to be shutting it down. And that's exactly what we've got to do from minute one. We've got to make it difficult for them. We've got to do what they did to us in the first half last week, Mike. We've got to quiet down their atmosphere, shush their fans up, and, really sort of get a sustainable and firm back line there that they can't break down and frustrate them. Yeah,
that's what we need to do. It'd be great if we could just get an early goal, settle the nerves a little bit.
Settle the nerves, yeah.
And then, like I say, shut the crowd up and, put a little bit of pressure on them. I mean, they'll have to come out. We've seen how they played at home. They've got to win this game to go through. They've got to score goals. So they've got to come out a little bit more, which should suit us, because gaps should then open up. Providing we've got the right players on the pitch, we should be able to take some advantage of it.
Yeah, we'll come on to team news in just a second, because there's vital updates on Vladimir Sufal and Mikel Antonio upon their return, hopefully, to the West Ham starting line. Let's see, we've got the chat to start with. We are going to be very short and sweet tonight, because I've got a history exam tomorrow. Mike, it's all in the past. Good evening to everybody. Terry, hope you are well, mate. Anyone doing anything interesting tomorrow? Well, I've got exam. Apart from that, I've got a pretty chill day, to be fair. So I didn't get invited. You didn't get invited. So you just come around our place. We got a Chinese coming. You just come around our place, and we can have a good night. But because we obviously weren't suggested for the West Ham unofficial trip, even though we're the main parts of it, Terry. So I don't know. Yeah,
Jake, you got to stay there, haven't you? The minions like me and your dad. we can go off, can't we?
A strongly worded email I'll send her. Yeah, a strongly worded email.
Right? Okay.
Ashley, I hope you are keeping well, my friend. You're a suspect as well. Sharky, hello, my friend. Hope you are well. I've been told the 8-month ban. I think the only question that's got to be posed to that is why is it taking so long for that to come out? But hey ho, that is a debate for another day. It's a Diet Coke day. Yeah. You're going to be buying big blooming jugs of Diet Coke tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Of course. Well, exactly. The offer was there. The thing is, if we get through and if we beat Thingy in the final and we get into the Europa League next year, we're going to go, Terry. We might just go me and you, Ter. Should we just leave everyone else at home? Should we just, that's the way they want it. So why don't we just do that as well? Anyway, back to proceedings. Let's look at some team news, Mike. Are you ready? Oh, can you hear me? No? Oh, is that me? Oh, I can't hear you. Right. Oh, right. Oh, right. I'll kick you out. You're back? Right. I'll kick you out. You come back, Mike. I've got no idea what's happened there. That's threw me off a little bit, but we will head through some team news as I was going to. Anyway, right, let's cut through the waffle of the West Ham website, shall we? So David Moyes welcomes Mikel Antonio and Vladimir Sufar back into his matchday squad for Thursday's Conference League second leg tie over in Alkmaar then. So the number 9 completed 90 minutes against the Dutch side last week, but was left out as a precaution at our trip to Brentford on Sunday. Sufar, meanwhile, is back after missing 3 games with a hamstring injury, which he suffered back at the start of May at Manchester City. Trying to get Mike back. Not quite sure. Right, you can still hear me, so that's good. Mike, put 10p in the meter because I can't see you at all now. Well, we are very much live, people. Very much live. We'll try and get Mike back. So the overriding quote of the day is Mikel Antonio has travelled and so has Sufal. So hopefully they're both in with a chance of playing. The manager also confirmed that the squad has not had any new injury concerns since the game at Brentford on Sunday. So they've both travelled and they're both doing well and they seem okay. Young striker Divan Mubama has also made the trip to the Netherlands after making his second Premier League appearance as a second half substitute at Brentford on Sunday. Of course, the under-18s and the under-23s, most of them are out in some Generation Cup out in some foreign countries. The place eludes me, but Mubama stayed and he's with us and he's made the trip over to Alkmaar. Right, you put 10p in the meter, Mike? Back?
We're away, mate. Yeah,
we're back again.
Don't know what happened there, mate.
No idea what happened there. Very good indeed. Let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. Yeah, he's back now. Jolly good. Where's Josh? We'll get Josh back at some point. Don't worry. Good news about Sufal is it is really good news because there's been question marks, and to be fair, Kara's had a couple of good games, but I think we all are much more comfortable with Sufal there.
Definitely, yeah. I think he's been since we turned around after we started picking up a few decent results, didn't we? A little bit after the World Cup, to be fair. He's been playing well. He's been one of our better players, and it's a shame he got injured because I think he was in really good form.
Yeah, for sure, and hopefully he could be back in time. To be fair, I think both of those players 80% fit. I think Moyes will risk them. If they're, they've travelled, so they've obviously got some fitness there. So I think they'll play now because I think Moyes will go solid for the rest of the season. I don't care. I don't care if we can get, these are 2 very crucial players. If you take Antonio out of that side, my confidence drops massively because he'll put Ings there and just nothing will happen. And then with Sufal, there's always an error in somebody else there, and we're more defensively stable with Sufal. It's 2 key components to when we play well. 2 key areas are those areas, and if we can have those 2 players back there, it's a massive boost. In terms of our opponents then, so Hungary international left back Milos Keres returns from a 1-match suspension. So he was the left back that everybody was bigging up last week, who wasn't available due to his too many yellow cards. So he's back. So they've bolstered that area up, and apparently he is a very good young player. While attacking midfielder Danny De Witt and Sweden international Jesper Karlsson returned to action after injury in last Sunday's game over Emmen in the Eredivisie. So not too many new injury concerns for both sides, it looks like. Hopefully none in the next 24 hours for West Ham. Let's hope that. And the only known absentee now is Gianluca Scamacca. So we've pretty much got a full squad going into this game, Mike.
Yeah, we need it as well. I mean, like I said, if Antonio is 70% fit, He starts.
play him.
He's got to play him. Yeah, he's got to play him. I don't think he had his best game against them last week. I think he can do better against them, to be totally honest. I think if we give him the right sort of service, I think he can open them up.
Yeah.
And
sure.
if he stops diving about and stays on his feet, then I think, he will cause some problems.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take some more of your comments. Rather Fingers says, love seeing your channel grow, Jake. I wish my son had your ambition. I'll come on your eyes. So, yeah, thank you very much, mate. We've had a good week. We've had 5,000 subscribers and we've gone well past it as well. So there's no loitering up and down, Mike. So we are well beyond that now. And, onwards and upwards. There's a lot of work that goes on behind it. And it's not just me who does that. Dad does it. Everybody else that comes on. This man right here, and yeah, so it's not just me, it's very much a joint effort, and as Terry knows, there's a lot of background work in there too. Are you involved in that, Terry? Do you help with the background work every now and then? We sort of like brainstorm ideas on the way back from away days, don't we? So Leicester away, we have a big brainstorming idea on the way back. Well, everybody else is sleeping around us. That's the norm usually, Terry, innit? That's the norm. 10p in the meter these days give you 10 seconds of time. Yeah, well, it's just the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Win tomorrow, win on Sunday. That'll be lovely. Yeah, Leeds on Sunday, innit? To be fair, that game's just, well, I'm not going again. Dad's going, so that game is just completely out of my mind. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter at all. It'd be good if we beat them. Obviously, an extra 3 points and to get one over Big Fat Sam as well would be nice. I think most fans would take that, but it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Doesn't really bother me at all. Yeah, you need about 10 quid in the meter. I just want us to beat Big Sam, says Sharky. Jason, being honest, I'm quite worried about tomorrow. And I think that's a natural feeling as well. I'm nervous and worried at the same time because I think there'll be a different prospect at home. But as well, they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to alter the way they played compared to last week. So they will be a different animal at home. That is for sure.
Yeah, definitely. They've got to be, haven't they? They've got no choice, mate. They've got to come out. So, yeah, we know they're a decent side. They can pass the ball around. But I don't know. I just didn't think they were that threatening in front of goal, to be honest. But hey, I'll go and eat. They make me eat my words and go and slam 4 or 5 into us. But I'm joking aside, I can't really see that happening.
No. It would be tight, that is for sure. Right then, Mike, you're going to be watching the game in a ping pong bar somewhere in Amsterdam tomorrow.
Sharpen up on me.
And I will be watching it for the comfort of my armchair. So we will tomorrow bring you the live, of course, match day coverage. I've got a massive sale on Friday, but priorities. Only joking, Mum. Only joking. We will bring you the match day build-up show with Gary tomorrow, just over an hour before team news, because Gary wasn't invited either. So we'll, share our woes tomorrow as well. And of course, there'll be a 2-minute instant match reaction. Hopefully, when I'm absolutely going mental, going around the place, going around the front room tomorrow night as we book our spot in the final. Let's hope so. Terry says Rich is going to Leeds too. Jake, he is. I feel a new channel coming. West Ham uninvited. Yes, I like that. The Jake and Terry combo. We are going to make that happen. So yeah, of course. I forgot as well. There'll be an airport video tomorrow where I'm handing everything over. It's a bit like Derby away, but without the brains of Terry, right? Dad's going to film an airport road trip video starring Mr. Mike Hatcher, hopefully at some point tomorrow morning. So when I wake up at 6:30, feeling like I've had a nice lie-in compared to you lot, that will come to you as well. And Mike, give us a preview of your thoughts that you're going to say at 5:30 tomorrow morning and your prediction.
I'm sorry. My alarm's on. Don't worry, my alarm's on. I know your dad had a shock last night, but joking aside, hey, I'm really looking forward to it, Jake. I am nervously excited. I know it's going to be a tough game, but I just can't wait to get out there and get some atmosphere. And hopefully, mate, we can do this. Take it one step further, and then, hey, then you're only 90 minutes away from lifting that cup.
Oh, don't dream. And to prepare yourself for tomorrow, Jazz is requesting Irons.
I've had one of them from all my grandchildren and all my lads today, so I've plenty of them stacked up on my phone today.
You're going to drink a pint for every grandchild you've got tomorrow, Mike.
Yeah,
just about.
And a couple more.
And a couple more, and a couple more. Mike's rolling back the years tomorrow. No, it should be good, that is for sure. Safe journey, says usual suspect. Thank you. Oh, I'm not going on. I'm traveling 2 minutes up the road to school. I'm back again. So, yeah, thank you, usual suspect, mate. P. Gad says, I'm hoping for an easy win, but it'll probably be a nervy 0-0, possibly. Good luck with your history exam, Jake. Let's make some West Ham history tomorrow too. Exactly. Cold War and Germany and Hitler tomorrow, followed up by West Ham making history, getting through to a European final. Steve McLaren, Dutch accent on the code tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. 14 large beers, please.
Did you give your prediction, Mike?
My prediction is a 1-1 draw, mate.
Let's hope so.
I'd
take that.
I've put a few of them in lately.
Yeah.
But I've got a feeling, they'll probably score, but I think we'll probably score as well. And I think it'd be a score draw.
I think my prediction will probably change come the build-up show tomorrow afternoon, but I've still got an ounce of confidence left in me. I think we're going to do them the same as we did at home. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win. And, you know, I probably wouldn't have said that without the news coming out in the last half an hour of Soufal and Antonio being back in the squad. But if those two are playing, that's a monumental boost for us. So a 2-1 win, 4-2 in aggregate, and we face Basel in the final, out of Basel and Fiorentina. But quite frankly, I do not care. Oh, here we go. Cheers, Terry. Have your phone on at 5. Silent, Terry. Should we do a strike, Terry? Should we just not reply? I will reply to the video clips I'm going to put on. It's going to make me views. I don't know what I'm doing there, but yeah, the phone will be switched on. I just might not be exactly. Right, Mike.
I definitely won't be at 5.
You are Mark Noble. What are you saying to those boys before they walk out and get ourselves into a final?
Right, basically, lads, you can make yourself heroes. You can go down in history for this club. It's been 43 years. Come on, boys. Just do yourself all a favour and do all those fans out there a favour and give us something to shout about. Let's get through this one, and give ourselves a chance of lifting some silverware. 110%, boys, from everyone.
Let's hope so. We all love the European away days because, I've seen for the last 24 hours on Twitter, all I've seen is airports, rivers and pints. So, that's just things we absolutely love to see. So, do the fans proud. I'm expecting, the predicted number is about 10,000 fans that will travel out and take over Amsterdam and Alkmaar over the next 24 hours. Many of them have already made the trip out there today and on Tuesday night. Do those fans proud. They've travelled to, this season, they've travelled to Bucharest. They've travelled to wherever up in Viborg twice. Denmark, they've travelled to Bucharest. They've gone all over the place. They've gone to Cyprus. They've gone everywhere. Do these fans proud. Give them a night they can remember. And just do the business. Let's take your final comments. 2-1. AZ, but Ariola comes up massive and we win on pens. To be fair, we haven't discussed as well. If we, inside 90 minutes, if we go down by a goal, it's still drawing and it'll still go to extra time and penalty. If we don't want that, but that buffer we've got there is just so crucial and so nice, and it just gives us all a bit more confidence. 2-0 to West Ham, early goal, then control the match. What a dream that would be. Exactly. A possibility of a final and silverware should be, that should be the incentive on its own. If it's not, then they should be playing football. These players shouldn't be playing football if they can't get motivated for a European semi-final with a clear path through to Declan Rice leaving the club and Declan Rice leaving the club whilst lifting a trophy. That's exactly what we want to see. And maybe if we do lift that trophy, there might be question marks over whether he leaves. There's so many things that we've got to do over the next few weeks, and every single one of them comes down to this Conference League. It's pivotal for us. 2-1 West Ham, says Sharky. 2-1 Antonio and Bone. Great minds think alike with the 2-1 predictions. So any win, any draw, any way through to the final, we would all take it. It will be ugly tomorrow, I think. Terry thinks we'll control it. I don't think we will. I think they'll make it difficult for us. Maybe they'll score early, but then we'll come back and get a couple of goals to secure our spot in the final. Weatherspoons in Bristol Airport tomorrow, Mike?
Yeah. For the breakfast. Yeah.
Are you going to share a pint just so you can get the picture and put it on Twitter?
Well, I suppose we'll have to, won't we?
Just got to, haven't you? You just got to.
I mean,
For
there's
me,
no point going out there unless you're going to put that point on the table.
exactly.
Full stop.
Exactly. Thank you very much indeed, everyone, for watching. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to West Ham Official if you are new. Join the members club as well. We've had a surge of members over the last couple of weeks. We're now up to 18, so which is good. So if you'd like to add to that, just click the join button and click your preferred tier. And keep supporting the channel. Great support as of late, and we hope to continue that tomorrow. But from me, come on, you irons, and Mike, get some sleep, and I look forward to seeing you as I wake up and look at my phone at 6:30 tomorrow morning with your thoughts as you are in Bristol Airport. Mike, have a great trip, mate.
Thanks, buddy. Good luck with the exams, mate.
Thank you very much. Come on, you irons, we'll see you soon right here on West Ham Official. Road trip tomorrow, clips from their trip out to Amsterdam. There'll be build-up shows. There'll be clips from Amsterdam, from the stadium, hopefully, as well. It's all coming, and the place to be is right here on West Ham Official. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Cheers, Mike. Thank you, mate.